Hello and welcome to today's yoga class for migraine prevention. We're going to be focusing on some gentle strengthening for the shoulders and some really gentle back bends as well. Okay, so let's begin in child's pose. So when you're ready, you can meet me there. Taking a nice big breath here. In and out through the mouth. Taking time to slow down and bring some awareness to the body. Blocking out any outside noise. This is your time. When you're ready, we're going to draw the arms down into a 90-degree position and then bring them back up into the child's pose position. I'm going to do that a few times, okay? So inhale the arms down and exhale the arms up. Focusing on the place between the shoulder blades. Awakening that space. One more time, inhaling down and exhale all the way up. Okay, next we're going to bring a little bit more awareness into the shoulder area by just swaying the head side to side, moving the body side to side as well. And you might be able to feel the shoulders starting to work here a little bit, bringing some movement into the shoulders. And it also feels really nice for your head as well. Okay, let's come up onto all fours now. Placing the knees just slightly closer than hip distance apart and the shoulders just slightly wider than shoulder distance apart. We're going to rock forward gently, keeping the shoulders nice and strong, holding our bodies up. And then dropping back, moving our bodies back towards our heels, and then coming back and rocking forward. So not only are we strengthening and mobilizing the wrists, we're also teaching our shoulders to be stable. Rocking back now, bottom towards our heels, and coming back up. Big exhale. One more time there, so rocking our bottom back towards our heel. Big inhale in here. And coming back up. Okay, let's meet in a little bit more of a neutral position now, so you can widen the knees apart, bring the hands in slightly so that they're stacked underneath the shoulders. And we're going to pretend that we're going to draw a large circle with our hips. So we'll do 3 or 4 circles in one direction, and then we'll change direction. Drawing a nice big circle. And change direction if you haven't already. So again, not only are we waking up the hips and pelvis here, we're also teaching our shoulders to be a nice stable joint for us. Okay. So now we're going to imagine that we're drawing a large circle with our shoulders. So there's still going to be quite a lot of movement in the hips, but the imaginary circle is coming from our shoulders this time. And again, we'll do 3 or 4 circles in one direction, and then we'll change directions. So making the connection between our brain and our shoulders now to stay stable and strong in different positions. Okay, beautiful. So let's come down onto our forearms now. I'm going to step our feet back into a low plank. So this is where we're going to challenge the strength of our shoulders once again. And of course our back. Our back strength, our core strength. This is a really great whole body exercise, but it particularly teaches shoulder stability and strength. Okay, release there, have a little break. You can lay down onto your belly if you like. I'm going to do one more of those after we just take a couple little breaths here to rest. Okay, and when you're ready, come back up onto the knees, and then when you're ready, lift the knees up. Take a few breaths here in low plank. If you need to drop down at any time, please feel free to do so. This is your practice, it's your body, and you know what's best for you. Okay. Let's drop back down all the way onto our belly, and we're going to come straight into Sphinx pose. So staying up on the forearms, a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. Curling our head back now. You can look straight up. You can look straight down. Or you can look straight ahead. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. So our shoulders are working now. They're finding strength. They're warm and they're strong. Big breath here. Okay, let's place our forehead down onto the mat. Gently extend the left arm out, and as you do that, lift the right leg up and across and over the left leg. You can keep your head down on your mat for our prone twist. This should feel really nice on the shoulder and the lower back. If anything doesn't feel quite right or nice, just gently come out of the pose. Okay, let's come out of this one now, and we'll go on to the other side. So extending out the right arm, lifting the left leg up, crossing it over. You can keep your head down on the mat if you like. Just breathing into that beautiful stretch. Wonderful. Let's come back onto our bellies, pressing straight up into downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Shake out any wriggles that you've got. Pushing the ground away with the arms. And we're going to inhale and lift the right foot forward. Keeping our left knee on the ground, toes curled under for a 90-90 position. Going to draw the shoulders up and back, doing some nice big shoulder rolls here. Okay, let's wriggle that right foot forward a little bit further. We're going to come down into lizard pose, so placing both hands down next to the right foot. You can flatten that back left foot now. And once again, we're using our shoulder strength here to keep our bodies nice and upright in this position. You should be feeling a nice, beautiful stretch down the left hip flexor. And also, most probably in the right hamstring as well. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can drop that right knee down, give it a gentle push, or keep both hands down onto the mat. It's totally up to you. Okay, let's wriggle that right foot back, coming onto all fours again. Pushing back up into downward facing dog. Once again, shake out any wriggles that you might have. Big breath in and out through the mouth. That feels good. Okay, let's do our left side now. So drawing the left foot forward, dropping down onto the back right knee, keeping the toes curled under, 90-degree position on both legs. And let's roll those shoulders back, one at a time. Really emphasize the lifting up of the shoulder. Okay, let's wriggle the left foot forward, coming down on our hands and uncurling the right toes as well. So the foot's nice and flat on the ground. Focusing on the shoulder strength here once again, keeping our bodies up. Breathing here. If you like, you can drop that left knee down now. Give it a little push away, or you can just keep both hands down on the mat. One more big breath in and out. Okay, wriggle that left foot back and let's come to lay down on our backs on our mat. Take your time here. Okay, let's keep the knees bent, feet flat on the ground. We're going to do some window wipers with our knees. So dropping the knees down to one side and then coming across and dropping the knees down to the other side. We did do a little bit of hip stretching, strengthening in this class as well. So it's nice to give the hips a little bit of attention at the end as well. Okay. Let's straighten our legs out, coming into Shavasana now. Get nice and comfortable. Slowing down once again, bringing the awareness to the practice, to your body. Blocking out any outside noise. Living with migraine is a challenging experience. And that's why showing up onto your mat makes such a great difference for you. It shows that you're here, you're ready to heal, and you will heal. Gentle, consistent practice. And listening to your body. Human beings are extremely complex. Then adding in a complex neurological disorder. Whew. It is a challenge, but we can get through it together. Bring the awareness to your breath now, filling the belly with air on each inhale. And emptying the belly all the way out on the exhale. And when you're ready, we'll start to bring awareness back to the body, back to the breath, if you've drifted off. And we'll come to sit on our mats. Roll over to one side to push yourself back up. And we'll end our practice there for today. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you've enjoyed this class, please make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you. See you in the next one.